If you think cleaning is a cheap service or a cheap skill, then that's exactly why you're not making a lot of money yet. I see this all the time. People start a cleaning business, they charge $20 or $25 an hour, then they feel stuck, overworked, and underpaid. And they say things like, this industry just doesn't pay, or no one will pay more for cleaning. And others who consider starting a cleaning business often never do because they make the same assumptions. Then they stay stuck and frustrated in their current job or business. But after being a cleaning business owner for over 25 years and generating multiple seven figures in this industry, here's the truth. The problem isn't the industry. The problem is the belief. And once you fix that belief, which I will help you do in this video, you will make a lot of money as a cleaning business owner. Like my coaching student, Sally, who went from struggling realtor to six-figure cleaning business owner in just 90 days. You can check out her story at the link below. But for now, let's get to work. First, let's talk about the truth most people don't understand. Cleaning is not a cheap skill. It's actually a very high-value service that's being marketed the wrong way. Think about it like this. When someone hires a cleaning business, they're not just paying them to wipe counters. They're paying them to walk into their home after a long day and feel calm. They're paying to not argue with their spouse about chores. They're paying to get their weekends back. And in commercial cleaning, they're paying to ensure a clean and safe work environment for their staff. So understand that you're not just cleaning, you're creating peace of mind, and peace of mind is expensive. But here's where most people get it wrong. They price based on the task, and they say things like this: I'm just vacuuming, or I'm just mopping, or I'm just cleaning a bathroom. But that mindset will keep you broke because the client is not thinking about the task. They're thinking about the result. A busy mom doesn't care how long it takes you to clean her house. She cares that she can finally sit down at night without stress. A business owner doesn't care how you clean their office. They care that it looks clean and professional when clients walk in. But if you keep pricing like you're just selling labor, then your earnings will reflect that. When you start positioning yourself as a business that solves real problems, though, everything changes. Now, let me show you how this plays out in real life. I have a student named Jordan who was charging $25 to $30 an hour for cleaning, but she was exhausted, cleaning all day, then trying to keep up with the business stuff at night. She couldn't get ahead, and she was only making around $3,000 a month when all was said and done. But now she's making over $10,000 a month in profit, and she has hired someone to do most of the cleaning. So what changed when she chose to work with us? It wasn't the service she was offering, and it wasn't even her cleaning skills. What we helped her change was her thinking. So instead of her presenting her cleaning services as a cheap skill and selling items on a checklist, she now sells outcomes. Same business, same service, but a different message, and way more income. So here's the key thing to understand. People don't pay more for better cleaning. They pay more for better positioning. And if you don't believe that yet, then think about this. Why do some businesses charge $100 for a job, while others charge $300 or 3 times as much for the same size home? Do they clean 3 times better? Not likely. It's because they know how to communicate their value better. And this is true in all industries. There are cheap restaurants and expensive ones, cheap coffee shops and expensive ones, cheap lawn care providers and expensive ones. So how do you better communicate your value in your cleaning business? In 4 ways. First, don't just call yourself a cleaner, even if you are the one cleaning. You are a cleaning business owner, and that language matters more than you think. Or if you say things like, I'm just starting out, or I just clean houses, you are lowering your perceived value before the client even decides to hire you. Instead, you need to own what you do. For example, I run a professional cleaning service, and I help clients maintain a clean, organized home without the stress. Do you hear the difference? One sounds like a side hustle, the other sounds like a business, and clients can feel that instantly. Second, you need to stop competing on price. And this is where most people get stuck. They look at what others are charging, and they try to go lower so they can win the job. Or they even present themselves as a budget option by offering discounts. But here's what actually happens. You attract the worst clients. The ones who complain, the ones who cancel, the ones who don't respect your time. And cheap clients do not become loyal clients. they become stressful clients. So instead of competing on price, compete on experience. How easy are you to work with? How clear is your communication? How professional do you show up? For example, when a client reaches out, instead of saying, "Yeah, I can come clean," you say, "I'd love to help you. Let me just ask a few quick questions so I can come up with the best plan for your home." That one little shift changes how they see you in a huge way. Now, you're not just someone looking for work. You're someone guiding the process. You're an expert in your local market. And that's where higher pricing comes from. And back to what I said earlier about there being expensive coffee shops and cheap coffee shops. What are people really paying for when they go to Starbucks? A more premium experience. Third, you need to understand that consistency is what clients really pay for. Anyone can clean a house or office once, but not everyone can show up repeatedly, on time, do a great job, and keep that standard for months or years on end. That's very rare in this industry, but rare gets paid. And just because it's rare doesn't mean it's hard. There are so many bad cleaning businesses out there, so it's really not difficult to stand out. And while clients are looking for consistency, you should be looking for it too by landing repeat clients. So instead of chasing one-time jobs, focus on recurring. In residential, you can say something like this: "Most of my clients stay on a weekly or bi-weekly schedule because it keeps the home consistently clean and actually saves them money over time." How does that sound? Now you're not just selling cleaning, you're selling a system. And fourth, you need to raise your standard, not just in cleaning, but in how you run your business. Do you confirm appointments? Do you follow up with clients to make sure they're happy? Do you have clear pricing? Do you or your cleaners show up to jobs looking professional? These things matter because clients are not just judging the clean, they're judging the experience. When you go to a nice restaurant and the food is good, but the service is bad, what do? Likely, you don't go back because the experience didn't match the price tag. Same thing here. So your business can clean extremely well, but if everything else feels messy, it will be hard to get clients to see you as premium. And if they don't see you as premium, they won't pay a premium. And lastly, let's build on what I said earlier about belief. You have to believe that this industry has the power to completely change your life, because it does. But if you don't believe it, you'll never act like it. You'll undercharge. You'll second guess. You'll hesitate to sell. And clients can feel that. Then you'll have the same wrong view of this industry that lots of people have. But when you believe things like, "This business can give me freedom," and "This business can replace my income," and "This business can be sold or passed on to my kids," then all of a sudden, you show up differently, you speak differently, and you make decisions differently. And that's when things start to take off. And despite what the internet tells you, a cleaning business is one of the fastest ways to build real cash flow for these reasons: low startup costs, high demand, recurring clients, but only if you treat it like the real business that it is, and not like a job. So if you had the thoughts, "This industry just doesn't pay," or "No one will pay more for cleaning," then as this video proves, that simply isn't true. And the problem is not the industry, it's the belief. So sell outcomes, not tasks. Own your business. Compete on experience, not price. And raise your standard across everything you do. When you do, things will look drastically different. More money, better clients, less stress, and more control. And if you want my personal help achieving all of those things and so much more, then click the link below to learn how to work with me directly. While there, you can also see what others have been able to achieve with my help. So let's build what you want together. And remember, more profit equals more freedom.